What's up, Team Boosted? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to start structuring things a little bit differently because we want to have a more regular upload schedule. Part of that is going to be the Monday video or Monday or early week because we haven't decided on an upload thing yet. We're basically going to give you an overview of what you can expect because, as you know, there is so many different projects going on right now.
Yeah, a while back we did a video that was, we entitled it Shop Shit, and we kind of like that idea. So today we're just going to bring you through, our plans for the week, and we're going to be here anyway, so we're going to show you a few things that we're doing currently in the garage.
So right away we can tell you that you guys know that we're pretty much dead set on getting this thing started in the next week or two, so we have a lot of stuff that we want to show you on this car. This is the 2.3 Turbo Coupe Datsun, and then James is at a similar spot in his build with the 13B Super Beetle, and we're going to give you some updates on that too.
Yeah, let's get at it.
So something that's taking up the most space and is definitely the smelliest is what James is working on right now. And this is a deck lid that he's just laying carbon fiber over, and that'll pop off and it'll actually be a new carbon fiber deck lid. It's taken more time than previously thought it was going to. More material.
Like by a lot and a lot.
But we're glad to have like all the kinks worked out, and we can show you guys some
carbon fibery stuff going on.
Yeah, so we'll show you how you can make your very own carbon fiber parts without wanting to kill yourself.
No, you'll want to kill yourself. But you can do this at home.
So if y'all didn't know, carbon fiber is a fiber.
Made in carbon.
And it comes in this roll. It's kind of cool. It's like a soft touch. It's very shiny. And you lay this down, and when you fill it with epoxy, when you fill it with epoxy, that's what makes it rigid. That's what makes it strong. So until you do that, it's just a cloth made of carbon. Okay, so the first thing you have to do before laying over your carbon to get it to stick to your surface, put a lot of freaking epoxy on it.
Yep, tacking it up with some epoxy.
You can see when it's wet, it's shinier, so when it's clear coated, when it's all said and done, it'll be a nice carbon fiber piece.
Should look all right. First time doing this, so.
That's how most of our stuff goes.
Yeah, we do everything once.
And then never want to do it again.
Yeah,
it was
and then
awful.
we realize it's the fucking worst.
So you guys can see now the new sheet's been laid right over the top. And you know what you do, again? Cover it with more epoxy.
Goo!
It's just layers, epoxy, layers, epoxy. Epoxy seeps into the carbon, and after many layers, you get a very strong, very light part. Hopefully that doesn't look like trash.
And hopefully your will to live returns.
For those of you asking about the flares, we're letting James run out his carbon fiber experiment first before we're ready to move on. Look at them 17 by 12s though.
We should just cut the fenders so you can drive this thing around
Right, drive around like a little moon buggy.
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as we lay it out with the flare plugs on there, we know exactly where to cut. It'll all get covered when we put the flares on anyway.
Dude, those are so fat.
So most people use like nutserts, but we're just gonna self-tap these. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna self-tap them for now, but then we're gonna go through later and change these all to nutserts. But this is gonna allow us to get it, squished how we want it to get fairly easily. We've done shit like this before. These fenders are already cut, so this isn't hard. We got wheels that actually fit the car for right now, so we're just gonna self-tap these bitches in there. Holes a little bit that way.
I think I see it. I got a little bit more.
Well,
There it goes.
It worked then.
Solid as a rock. Built like a Chevy. Interpret that however you want. Yeah, this is going good.
So with the flare itself, you can see it dips down way too low, so we made a line on where we want to cut it. The front's pretty much perfect. So yeah, basically we're going to trim it and then take it off, and then everywhere where there's a self-tap hole, we're going to drill that out to the nutsert size and put nutserts in it, so that way we can screw it on and off whenever we want. It's a more professional way to do it. Doesn't look like trash. Looks like you actually care about it. So the process after everything's confirmed where we want it, pretty simple. We got these holes from the self-tapper. Take the drill bit. We're using M5 hardware for our nutserts. See if I could do this and film at the same time. just like that. Now we take our M5 nonsense and excuse my autofocus, I don't have a second hand to. It's threaded in like so, just like you would like a rivet. Put this guy in here. I'm gonna use both hands and just squish this and then thread it in some more with the tool and squish it again. And then you end up with these, which you can now thread M5 hardware into. Really easy to do. Installing body kits and fender flares is among the easiest stuff. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is take some rubber welting, this stuff, and I'm gonna cut it so it fits kind of like how our front fenders flip. Gives it this nice, not shitty looking, like it's supposed to be there kind of feel. So I'm gonna do the back. So basically I took it and just went through and cut out spots for all the bolts and little relief slits so it'll bend right, and show you guys what it's gonna look like when it's on. So all we had was these the little M5 hex heads. I don't want to use those, so we're gonna have to go to the hardware store tomorrow and get something that I actually want to use, but you guys get the idea. You get the welting, and it's not all the way bolted on, but it's close enough. This is way wider. That's a 4-inch flare, so with the plus 35 offset we have in the back there, it looks really good. So part of my job today is to put the intercooler, kind of mount up the new one. It's bigger, and with the basic theme of this car is pretty much the same thing as it was before, but everything's done pretty much 10 times better. So that's kind of why we went with the script on the LOL, as opposed to it being haphazardly painted on. This is the amount of quality we're trying to hit in 2019. Dude, that's awesome.
I didn't mind the fact it's off center, but
Doesn't matter.
fuck it.
No one would have noticed until you said it.
Couldn't have been that good.
We gotta make sure people know it's us.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I mean, come on, look at it. Devin for like 6 hours has been working on brake lines and clutch lines.
Yeah, they're all good. We got the master cylinder for the clutch all lined up to here, and then it's going to be a soft line from there down to the slave. We've got the master done up to the diverter valve, and that's the proportioning valve back here. And I've got all the lines run up top that I can do. The rest of it all needs to happen under the car. So the next time this thing goes up on the lift, I'll run the lines to the back, split it off there, and then I'll actually attach these two for the front, and then it's done.
Then we'll have clutch and brakes.
Yeah.
Which you
Safety
need.
first.
So this week we definitely want to, we didn't get to it today, but we definitely want to put the rotor girder.
The rotary.
Rotor.
The rotor engine.
We want to put the rotor back in the Beetle, definitely. I think we're doing that Wednesday, so that'll be in Wednesday's video. In addition to that, we got to finish up the flare work and the brake lines and the intercooler and you know, tons of shit.
And the turbo manifold.
Oh yeah, Sam. Wednesday, are you available? The pipe gets here.
PV's here.
So
Here or is it getting here on Wednesday?
it'll be here on Wednesday.
Okay, yeah. Let's fucking knock this shit out.
We'll get the turbo mounted on Wednesday, assuming that this could be completed. It's got one runner pretty much where it's going to be. We just got to make the other ones. I was practicing, and then I decided to stop because it wasn't that good. and then I just used the shit that we're not using. You know, I could have done worse. That's why I asked Sam, because I can't make my own turbo manifold, but I know the bounds of my skills, and that's not one of them. At the moment, I gotta keep practicing. Intercooler, hi Neil.
Hi.
You know, there's gonna be an update on Neil's race situation too, and then the death cart is gonna be this weekend. So just trying to keep you guys informed with the way too much shit we have going on.
11 teen projects.
You guys missed the death cart so far. It's gonna be a twin turbo LS with a Porsche 930 transmission, but we need to reinforce the chassis, and we have a ton of stuff to do. So that's it.
This thing looks real sticky.
Yeah, it does. It's all
It literally looks like it got a pearl necklace.
okay. Y'all pick a winner. I forgot about that. We give away shit from boostedshades.com every single video. Check out boostedshades.com to support us. It's the best way because we don't make any ad revenue.
Valid. This video's winner is Pavel Yevdash, and I agree the bottle opener is an amazing tool.
Yeah, that's true. You know. All right. So if you guys want to win, all you gotta do is like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Comment could be anything. What's a question?
Sometimes every time we ask you guys a question.
We have a lot of stuff, but the two main ones right now are the Beetle and the 240, and they're pretty much at a state where they're either one can be finished first. So,
which one do you think is going to finish first?
drop that in the comments. You guys are eligible to win, or comment whatever you want, and we'll see you next time.